Hey, no one but emeritus are allowed to carry guns into...
When you love someone, you've got to trust them. There's no other way. You've got to give them the key to everything that's yours.
Hello and welcome to...
Otherwise, what's the point? And for a while, I believed that's the kind of love I had. Before I ever ran a casino or got myself blown up, Ace Rothstein was a hell of a handicapper. I can tell you that. I was so good that whenever I bet, I could change the odds for every bookmaker in the country. I'm serious. I had it down so cold that I was given paradise on earth. I was given one of the biggest casinos in Las Vegas to run, the Tangiers, by the only kind of guys that can actually get you that kind of money, $62,700,000. I don't know all the details.
Matter of fact, nobody knew all the details. But it should have been perfect. I mean, he had me, Nicky Santoro, his best friend, watching his ass. And he had Ginger, the woman he loved, on his arm. But in the end, we fucked it all up. It should have been so sweet, too. But it turned out to be the last time that street guys like us were ever given anything that fucking valuable again.
At that time, Vegas was a place where millions of suckers flew in every year on their own nickel and left behind about $1 billion. But at night, you couldn't see the desert that surrounds Las Vegas. But it's in the desert where lots of the town's problems are solved.
And a lot of holes in the desert, and a lot of problems are buried in those holes. Except you gotta do it right. I mean, you gotta have the hole already dug before you show up with a package in the trunk. Otherwise, you're talking about half hour or 45 minutes to dig it. And who knows who's gonna be coming along in that time. Before you know it, you gotta dig a few more holes. You could be there all fucking night.
Who could resist? Anywhere else in the country, I was a bookie, a gambler, always looking over my shoulder, hassled by cops day and night. But here, I'm Mr. Rothstein. I'm not only legitimate, but running a casino. And that's like selling people dreams for cash. I hired an old casino pal, Billy Sherbert, as my manager, and I went to work.
Casino manager, and then you can run on the
guys like me, Las Vegas washes away your sins. It's like a morality car wash. It does for us what Lourdes does for humpbacks and cripples. And along with making us legit comes cash. Tons of it. I mean, what do you think we're doing out here in the middle of the desert? It's all this money. This is the end result of all the bright lights and the comp trips, of all the champagne and free hotel suites, and all the broads and all the booze. It's all been arranged just for us to get your money. That's the truth about Las Vegas. We're the only winners. The players don't stand a chance. And their cash flows from the tables to our boxes, through the cage, and into the most sacred room in the casino. The place where they add up all the money, the holy of holies, the count room. Now, this place was off limits. Even I couldn't get inside, but it was my job to keep it filled with cash, that's for sure.
They had so much fucking money in there, you could build a house out of stacks of $100 bills. And the best part was that upstairs, the board of directors didn't know what the fuck was going on. I mean, to them, everything looked on the up and up, right? Wrong. The guys inside the counting room were all slipped in there to skim the joint dry. They'd do short counts, they'd lose fill slips, they'd even take cash right out of the drop boxes. And it was up to this guy right here, standing in front of about $2 million, to skim the cash off the top without anybody getting wise, the IRS or anybody. Now notice how in the count room nobody ever seems to see anything. Somehow somebody's always looking the other way. Now look at these guys, they look busy, right? They're counting money. Who wants to bother them? I mean, God forbid they should make a mistake and forget to steal. Meanwhile, you're in and you're out. Past the Jagoff guard who gets an extra C note a week just to watch the door. I mean, it's routine. Business as usual. In, out, hello, goodbye, and that's all there is to it. Just another fat fuck walking out of the casino with a suitcase. Now that suitcase was going straight to one place, right to Kansas City, which was as close to Las Vegas as the Midwest bosses could go without getting themselves arrested. That suitcase was all the bosses ever wanted, and they wanted it every month. Now this old Mormon fuck here, he had to fly in with suitcases once a month, nice and easy.
Something smells good.
The bosses would come from all over the place, Detroit, Cleveland, Milwaukee, all over the Midwest. And they would meet in the back of this produce market in Kansas City. I mean, nobody even knew it. One of the guys made his mother do all the cooking.
See that guy Jerry staring at?
Now, these old greaseballs might not look it, but believe me, these are the guys who secretly control Las Vegas. Mama got because they control the Teamsters Union. And that's where you had to go if you wanted to borrow money to buy a casino. Nobody got a Teamsters loan unless the guys in this room knew they were going to get their little suitcases. Guys like this antique over here out of Detroit. Or especially guys like Remo Gadget, the outfit's top boss.
You got a round figure on it?
Definitely the most important guy in this room.
About 20 pounds.
So?
That's around 700,000.
Good. I know it's a little early for Las Vegas, but I do want to welcome the ladies and gentlemen of the gaming industry.
As far as the world was concerned, Andy Stone, the head of the Teamsters Pension Fund, was a legitimate guy.
It's a very auspicious occasion.
A powerful man.
Philip, if you would rise.
He even played golf with the president.
On behalf of the Teamsters Pension Fund, my pleasure to present you.
But Andy also took orders. And when he was told to give a pension fund loan to Philip Green,
was $62,700,000 for the new Tangiers.
he did what he was told.
Now here was the perfect front man. I mean, what the fuck else could he be? He didn't know too much. He didn't want to know too much, especially that the bosses made the Teamsters lend him the money. He wanted to believe the Teamsters gave him all that fucking money because he was smart.
I say that knowing full well just how much competition we have in this great city.
And where they got Green from? Who the fuck knows? All I know is that Green was an Arizona real estate hustler who barely had enough gas money to come and pick up his own fucking check. And of course it was the boss's man, Andy Stone, who gave all the orders, not the chairman of the fucking board, Philip Green.
I understand. I understand.
Now all they needed was somebody they could trust to run the casino. And who better than Ace? I mean, he was already in Vegas a couple of years and he had the fucking place clocked. But typical Ace, give him a shot at running a casino and he tries to talk you out of it.
I don't know if I could do this even if I wanted to. The gaming commission would never give me a license. I have at least 24 gambling and bookmaking pinches on me.
You don't have to have a license to work in a casino. All you gotta do is apply for one. The state law says that you can work in a casino while they're processing your application. They got a 10-year backlog.
But what happens when they do find out?
Why would they want to find out? We're putting $100 million into this desert here. Why would they want to lock us out? Besides, they'll never find out. All you got to do is keep changing your job title, like from casino executive to food and beverage chairman. And what happens is they take your application, they put it at the bottom of the pile. I know guys who've been working there for 30 years don't have a license.
It's a tough proposition, Andy. You know, if I did it, I'd have to run it my way.
You got it.
I'm serious, no interference.
Nobody's gonna interfere with you running the casino, I guarantee you.
Everybody start to sing, la-di-da.
And that's how they got Ace to take over. They wanted him because Ace ate, slept, and breathed gambling. They worked out a real cute job title, too. Tangiers Public Relations Director. But the only thing he ever directed was the casino. He made his first bet when he was 15 years old, and he always made money. But he didn't bet like you or me. You know, having some fun with it, shit like that.
How the hell did you learn how to deal?
He bet like a fucking brain surgeon.
Place the checks properly. That's the way you do it.
He had to know everything, this guy. He'd find out the kind of inside stuff nobody else knew, and that's what he put his money on. Even back home years ago, when we were first hanging out together, he'd know if the quarterback was on coke.
Look for Columbia for 20.
If his girlfriend was knocked up.
20 times on Columbia.
He'd get the wind velocity so he could judge the field goals. He even figured out the different bounce you got off the different kinds of wood they used on college basketball courts, you know? He'd be working on this shit day and night. There was nothing about a game he was gonna bet that he didn't know.
This got down at 6. Get me down at 4.
Season after season, the prick was the only guaranteed winner I ever knew. But he was so serious about it all that I don't think he ever enjoyed himself. But that's just the way he was. But back then, the bosses didn't give a fuck about whether he enjoyed himself or not. To them, he was a cash register. All they had to do was ring the bell and take the money. Especially Remo, who was a fucking degenerate gambler who always lost.
God, somebody, all those fucking sweeps.
I mean, unless Ace made his bets.
Enough now.
Ace made more money for them on a weekend than I could do heist and joints for a month. Whatever Ace picked up on the street, he told Remo. You know, I mean, fixed fights, doped horses, crooked fucking zebras, locked-in point spreads. He told fucking Remo everything. And to tell you the truth, I don't blame him.
Hey,
Keeping Remo happy with money was the greatest insurance policy in the world.
Son of a bitch. How the hell did you get Oklahoma, Michigan? Nobody ever had Oklahoma. How the hell did you do it?
Well, that's why they paid so well.
You see? Never tells me nothing. Ace, where are we going out for next week?
Well, it's a little too early. I'd say Thursday would be good. I'll know by then. Is that all right?
Okay. You come by the house?
I'll come by.
7 o'clock.
7.
Good job, man. Keep it up. Okay, Ace. Hey, Nick. Here I come.
I'll be right up.
How's your run, Nicky, see that guy? Keep a good eye on him. He's making a lot of money for us. He's going to continue making a lot of money for us. So keep a good eye on him. Not like the fucking feds out there that without brains. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Fine.
Let me take this. So now, on top of everything else, I gotta make sure nobody fucks around with the golden Jew.
Chase, a couple of shoes. Yeah, we made a great pair. I made book, and Nicky made sure we always collected. The old men loved us, and why not? They all made money with us.
Okay.
How did Nicky collect?
every week. I'm supposed to.
Don't ask.
And where the fuck is money? I don't see the money. Late night.
Hi, Sam.
Yeah, late night.
It was Ace.
Fuck out of here. It was 9. I laid 9.
It was 8. It was Ace. The tone of the line on the beer.
Stop it.
If he don't know, nobody knows. Told you it was 8.
Well, how come I laid 9?
You're a jagger.
What? Is yours? Your pen?
Yeah, that's my pen. Why?
No, it's a nice pen. I just didn't know what it was. I thought it was yours. I didn't want it to get lost.
Well, thank you. Why don't you take that fucking money and shove it up your ass, you fucking jag off?
I was just offering you.
What's that? You hear a little girl, Frankie? You hear a little girl, Ace? Is that a little fucking girl? What happened to the fucking tough guy told my friend stick it up his fucking ass, huh?
Take it easy. Nick. While I was trying to figure out why the guy was saying what he was saying, Nicky just hit him. No matter how big a guy might be, Nicky would take him on. You beat Nicky with fists, he comes back with a bat.
Hey.
You beat him with a knife, he comes back with a gun. And if you beat him with a gun, you better kill him, because he'll keep coming back and back until one of you is dead.
Listen, with me protecting Ace, he made a fortune for the bosses.
On the 7 hour,
I mean, that's what got him to Vegas.
on the 7 days,
He was a money machine,
on the 7 month,
a tremendous earner for these guys.
the 7 doctors
As
said
soon as he took over, he doubled the fucking drop.
we were born for good luck.
With Ace, the casino never saw so much money.
You see,
And the bosses, they couldn't be
I
happier.
got $700. Don't you mess with me, but you know, yeah. Everybody knows me,
In Vegas, I had to keep a few juiced-in local cowboys working. They were close to the, good old boys.
600 a week, tell them to walk around.
I mean, without us, these guys, they'd still be shoveling mule shit.
Wood, you got to keep a cleaner station. You need Mr. Clean page him, all right?
Won't happen again, Sam.
Mr. Rothstein.
Mr. Rothstein. Won't happen again, Mr. Rothstein.
Is this guy just another dumb fucking white man or what? What's the story?
We need this guy here.
Can't get rid of him?
He's juiced in. He's the county commissioner's cousin.
I wouldn't give the bum a mop job.
But still, I had no choice. I had to take care of them. These yokels ran the state.
Thank you very much, Senator.
They passed the laws. They owned the courts.
Hey, I need a room. Need a room.
I had dozens of politicians and state officials coming through that place every week.
The senator will get him whatever he wants.
Certainly.
Why not make them happy?
I'll let you look Joe Lane. Maybe the presidential suite.
For politicians like our state senator up there, everything was on the house. These guys won their comp life when they got elected, so hey, why not take advantage of it? Still, the politicians came cheap. We could handle them. It's a whale like KK Ichikawa who plays $30,000 a hand in Baccarat. That's the one you really gotta watch. He plays fast and big, and he has the cash and the credit to turn out your lights. About a year ago, he cleaned out a couple of casinos in the Cayman Islands. Downstairs, he takes us for $2 million, and upstairs, he takes free soap, shampoo, and towels. Another billionaire cheapskate who loved his free rooms, free private jets, and $2 million of our money. But we got him back. I had our pilot tell him the plane was on the fritz.
What the hell went wrong? I'm awfully sorry. I can't understand it. These mechanical things, they happen, hey, better here than up there, you know what I mean?
Then he missed the commercial flights connecting with Japan.
I can't believe that there's a convention. There's never...
We got him back with a whole floor of rooms to himself.
Sorry, Mr. Plain. No gambling.
And once he was back, he played small.
anytime.
He bet 1,000 a hand instead of his usual 30,000 a hand.
So the bank wins it naturally at over a 5.
But I knew the trick with whales like Ichikawa was that they can't bet small for long. He didn't think of it as winning 10,000. He thought of it as losing 90,000. So he upped his bets. Until he dropped his winnings back and gave up $1 million of his own cash. In the casino, the cardinal rule is to keep them playing and keep them coming back. The longer they play, the more they lose. In the end, we get it all.
God damn it! Trying to make it real compared to what sucked it to me.
In Vegas, everybody's got to watch everybody else. Since the players are looking to beat the casino, the dealers are watching the players. The boxmen are watching the dealers. The floormen are watching the boxmen. The pit bosses are watching the floormen. The shift bosses are watching the pit bosses. The casino manager is watching the shift bosses. I'm watching the casino manager, and the eye in the sky is watching us all. Plus, we had a dozen guys up there, most of them ex-cheats, who knew every trick in the house.
Trying to make it real compared to what
Thank you. Very nice.
I told you I was hot today.
Let's go. Listen for Ginger. Come on. Listen for Ginger. Come on, let me have 100 on the hard 10. 100 on the hard 10. Thank you.
Hard 10, well
Here
done.
we go.
Ginger, honey. Right back.
Thank you very much.
Ginger,
honey, this is for you, love. Thanks for your time. What's the matter?
What do you mean, what's the matter? Made a lot of money for you. I want my cut.
What money? I've seen you stealing from me.
What money? Look at the stack of chips. Don't give me that shit. I want my
I've been watching
end.
you all night.
Don't give me that shit. I want my
Get back
money.
for the fucking
What do you
chips.
mean stole? I didn't steal anything from you.
Get lost, Ginger. Get lost!
Get lost?
Yes.
Get lost?
Yes.
Well, how about that?
I've been told, baby, you've been told I won't be no fool no more.
Oh, baby, my sweet baby, you're the one.
What a move. I fell in love right there. But in Vegas, for a girl like Ginger, love costs money.
I'm gonna go powder my nose.
Ginger's mission in life was money.
I'll be right back.
See you, Ginger.
Okay, thank you for asking.
She was a queen around the casino. She brought in high rollers and helped them spread around a lot of money.
Hello.
Hey, Ginger, how you doing?
Great, and I have something for you. You got me covered? And
For you there.
do. Thank you very much.
Take care of yourself.
Got some lucky pills for you, Annie.
Who didn't want Ginger? She was one of the best known, best liked, and most respected hustlers in town. Smart hustlers like her could keep a guy awake for 2 or 3 days before sending him home broke to the little woman and his bank examiners. Any change?
Oh, I had a few games on the way back.
But that was all bullshit. She just pocketed the cash.
How you doing tonight?
Good. How are you?
Beat.
Ginger had the hustler's code.
Take one for you.
Thank you.
She knew how to take care of people. And that's what Vegas is all about.
6,800.
Thanks.
It's Kickback City.
Good night.
Thank you. You too.
She took care of the dealers,
Hey, Mitch.
pit bosses, floor managers, but mostly she took care of the valet parkers, the guys who could get you anything and take care of anything. Ginger took care of the parkers because they took care of the security guards who took care of the Metro cops who let her operate.
That stuff tonight.
No problem.
You are a doll.
The valet parking job was such a moneymaker that they had to pay off the hotel manager just to get the concession. But one thing I just could never understand was that she could have everything under control except for her old pimp boyfriend, Lester Diamond.
Jen, you know I got other people in this. I got partners. But I want you to understand that I am looking out for you in this thing, okay? You're gonna get yours back. You're gonna get back first.
I wouldn't mind taking a bite of you.
Yeah.
Where you going? Where are you? You're in that place. Where are you? No, you're not.
Well, what do we
Where are
have here? Let me
Where are you?
guess.
I'm always here for you.
So you followed the call.
The Ginger I knew wouldn't even look at this creep.
Good night.
He was a moocher, a card sheet, a country club golf hustler, a scumbag, chasing dentists for a few bucks.
Careful.
I mean, the guy was always broke. He always had a story. And somehow she could never turn him down. The way Ginger saw it, I guess, was that Lester was just an unlucky guy. Somebody had to take care of him. But nobody had to take care of Nicky.
If you find any cash in there, we'll whack it up with you.
I mean, he took care of himself only too well. And that's why every badge back home wanted to nail him.
These things beautifully, and I would appreciate a little respect.
Look at me, pal. I gotta live with her.
Even after a little vacation, they hassled him at the airport. I mean, Frank Marino was there to meet him, but so were the cops. This time, they wanted to pinch him for some diamond burglary in Antwerp. They were ready to blame him for anything, no matter where it happened. And they were usually right. Because Nicky enjoyed being a gangster, and he didn't give a damn who knew it.
Come on. There we go. Beautiful.
I mean, that's what worried me. Because it turns out, Nicky was about to be sent to Vegas.
All right, we're clear. There's more? I think that's it.
There's more. There's a couple stuck in there. I know there's more. Come on, Jen. Don't get so defensive. It could be stuck in your hair, you know.
There aren't.
Oh, there are? What's that? Huh? What's that? There's no more. Thanks, hon. I couldn't wait to get my hands on Vegas. But the bosses didn't send me out there to have a good time. They sent me out there to make sure that nobody fucked with Ace. And nobody interfered with the fucking scam.
Hey, how you doing? Mwah.
Hey, Sammy. Boy, look at this place, huh?
Incredible.
Right.
Welcome to Vegas.
Okay, Sammy.
Some, huh?
Yeah.
Ginger?
Holy shit, what have you been doing out here?
Honey, come here. Jennifer and Nick, old dear friends of mine.
Pleasure. Nice to meet you. Okay, Sammy.
After we ate, we left Jennifer and Ginger alone and we took a ride to talk. And then, he hit me with it.
What do you think about me moving out here? What's the matter? You got a problem with that?
No, of course not.
You mean I have your permission?
Sure you have my permission, but I just gotta tell you, it's no joke out here. It's no joke. You know, you gotta keep a low profile. It's not like back home. Right off the bat, they don't like guys like us. And the sheriff's a real cowboy. Even the coppers aren't afraid to bury people out in the desert here.
I don't care. I want to get away from back home for a while. I'm tired of that shit back there. Look at this place. It's made of money. You know what the best part is? Nobody's gonna know what we're doing. There's nobody here to see us. Everybody's back home.
Nick, I gotta tell you, I got pinched twice for no reason. You really gotta be careful. I'm running a licensed place. Everything's legit.
Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna do anything. What am I gonna do? I'm especially not gonna involve you in anything. Ace saw Vegas one way. Call this guy and tell him I'm coming? Of course. But I saw it another. I saw it as untouched. I mean, they had bookies, pimps, and drug dealers I could shake down. Who the fuck were they gonna run to? So I started getting everybody in line. Best of all, for the first time in my life, I figured out a way not to lose.
Yeah, he had a foolproof scheme, all right. It wasn't very scientific, but it worked. When he won, he collected. When he lost, he told the bookies to go fuck themselves. What were they gonna do, muscle Nicky? Nicky was the muscle.
Tony.
Hey,
how you doing?
How you doing?
Good, good. You got that thing for me?
What thing? Oh, Nicky, I thought you was laying.
I was laying. No, I'm taking it. I was taking it.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Well, I'm a little confused.
You're a little confused? Maybe if I stick your fucking face through this window over here, like, you know, you'll get unconfused. Give me the fucking money.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
Yeah, I know. That's why you had it ready. You thought I was fucking laying it?
Fucking head.
Fucking head, huh?
Smart now.
Fuck around, Tony.
And now Nicholas Santoro will come up and tell us about our first president.
George Washington was born.
But still, it was nice and quiet for a while. Ginger and I presented Nicky and Jennifer all over town like regular Ozzie and Harriets.
Beautiful. You got
Ace got my son, Little Nicky, involved with Little League, and it was great. Turned out to be one of the other coaches was a fucking Metro intelligence cop. But it didn't matter. I mean, it was all about the kids, you know.
You gotta realize everything can't be a home run that he does.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what I keep telling him, but that's the kind of kid he is. Ever since he's born, he tries to do everything.
And Nicky, being Nicky, he made his presence known. Especially at the casino where he definitely did not work. People got the message.
Me? That's why the bosses sent me out here. They wanted me to make sure none of the other crews robbed the joint. Like these two fucking balloon heads over here. They were gonna try to bang us out of 200 fucking grand? Yeah, right, I'm sure.
Hey, Eddie. How are you? What are you doing here?
I'm over here now.
You're over here? You're over here?
Yeah, I'm over here with him.
Whoa. We're waiting on Carmine. Yeah, we're looking for Carmine.
He was here before. I saw him. He had a suitcase and everything, and then he left.
Carmine left?
Huh?
Carmine left. He's gone. He's not here. Carmine's out.
I think, you know, maybe he went across the street or somewhere else or something.
Well, listen, good luck with the joint, huh?
Oh, thanks, Eddie.
Yeah, lots of luck. Lots
Hey,
of luck.
right, Jerry. Good luck to you, too.
Hey, they forgot to sign their papers.
What?
They forgot to sign their papers.
Yeah, they don't need those anymore.
Out of respect, guys from other crews got away with a warning. Everybody else, watch out. Like these yokels here, who never heard of Nicky or the bosses back home, because they're the morons who give you the most trouble. Even after we catch them, they try sneaking back with beards and wigs and fake noses. You can spot these assholes by watching the way they bet. Like this guy. He's betting lavender chips at 500 each with only one little problem. He's always guessed right. If he wasn't so fucking greedy, he'd have been tougher to spot. But in the end, they're all greedy.
I got a feeling about the future, and it ain't too good, I know that.
I saw that the dealer was weak, but he wasn't in on it. He just wasn't protecting his hand. He was lifting his whole card way too high. Now here's this guy reading the dealer's whole card and signaling his buddy at this table. And that's just what these hustlers look for. They cruise from casino to casino looking for weak dealers the way lions look for weak antelope.
And you know I got
Operator, this is Mr. Rawr. Get me Armstrong and Friday over at Pit 2 right away. BJ 19, second base, a beard. Operator, I need Mr. Happy. Loud.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jack. Happy
Man down! Medical. We got cardiac arrest here.
It's fine, folks. Just give us some room, please. Watch yourself.
They never know what hit them. And if and when they do find out that they just got zapped by a cattle prod, they wish they really did have a heart attack. Turns out this guy and his fucking pals, they were knocking this place dead for years.
Hey, what are you doing? Hey, nice to meet you. You need help with something?
Cheater's justice.
Oh, God. Oh. Hey, no. No. No.
I wanted everybody to know that things were changed around here. We had to make an example of these pricks, that the party was over. I'm just curious. I saw you shuffling your checks with your right hand. Can you do that with both hands?
Good to see you again. Hope you're winning.
Can't do it with both hands.
No, sir.
Can you do it with your left hand?
Well, I never tried.
So you're right.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna have to learn with your left hand.
It's 100, 110.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Okay.
Hiya. That's a lot of money to be counting out in public. Why don't I take a moment to the office and verify it, huh?
Yes.
A little privacy. And by the way, send over a nice bottle of champagne on ice, huh?
Sure will.
Real special. So, by the way, I'm Billy Sherman, casino manager. Having a good time?
Yes.
You want to count the money in privacy, you know, you don't need a crowd.
I have a plane to catch to Cleveland.
Oh, we'll
Can I
have
get my winnings?
Look what they did to my hand, man.
All right, I'm gonna give you a choice. You can either have the money and the hammer, or you can walk out of here. You can't have both. What do you want?
I just want to get out of here.
And don't forget to tell your friends what happens if they fuck around here. You understand?
I'm sorry, I made a bad mistake.
You're fucking right you made a bad mistake. Because if you come back here, we catch either one, we're gonna break your fucking heads and you won't walk out of here. You see that fucking saw? We're gonna use it. You don't fuck around in this place. You got it?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Thank you.
Throw him out in the alley and just tell the cops you got hit by a car. Within no time, everything was set in place. We got rid of the freelance scamsters, the PER was way up, the gods were happy, or as happy as the gods can ever be, and I decided to complicate my life. For a guy who likes sure things, I was about to bet the rest of my life on a real long shot. We're not getting any younger. Don't you think it's time? Aren't you getting tired of all this shit? Banging around, hustling around?
What, are you trying to handicap me?
I'm gonna do you one better. I'm trying to marry you. You wanna marry me? I'm serious. I wanna settle down. I want a family.
You got the wrong girl. Sam.
I know I'd be a good father. I know you'd be a good mother.
You don't know me. What do you know me 2-3 months? What do you know?
I'm 43 years old. I don't want to wait. I know you well enough to know that I really love you very much. I can't think of anybody better to be with. And I don't feel like waiting anymore.
You know a lot of happily married people, Sam, because I don't.
Yeah, I know all that.
I care about you. But I just don't have those kind of feelings for you. I'm sorry. I'm not in love with you.
can grow. As long as there's a mutual respect, that kind of thing can grow. I'm realistic. I can accept that. But you know, what is love anyway? It's a mutual respect. It's a devotion. It's a caring from one person to another. And if we could set up some kind of foundation based on that mutual respect, I feel that eventually you would care enough about me that I could live with that.
If it doesn't work out, you know, if it doesn't play out, then what happens to me?
You know, I'm doing well now, and I'm gonna do even better. And so whatever happens, if it doesn't work out between us, I'm gonna make sure you're okay for the rest of your life. And if there are kids, especially, you know, I'll take care of you better than you'd ever imagine.
What are you pitching me?
Just what I said. You'll be set up for the rest of your life. That I can promise you. Want to take a chance? When I married Ginger, I knew all the stories, but I didn't give a fuck. I'm Sam Rothstein, I said. I can change it.
It was typical Ace. He invited the biggest people in town and he knew they'd show, because he knew they all wanted something from him. With Ace, nobody ever got a free ride. Even Ginger. With her, he still covered his bets. They had to have the baby first before they could get married. He even made Jenny and me watch Amy for a few days when they went on their honeymoon. But I didn't mind. We loved the kid.
Can you feel my eyes on you? Can you feel me look into your heart? Can you feel me in the pit of your stomach? Can you feel me in you? In your heart? Don't make me come there. Answer me.
I love you.
But baby, do you know that I love you too?
No, Lester.
Do you know that?
Yeah. This is the best thing I can do for my life right now.
That's right. So it's gonna be okay. God, I wish you all the luck in the world.
You?
Yeah, I do. I mean, it's the best thing you can do right now. I mean this.
Gamora
You
is
have no
always
security.
open for business.
Sweetheart, you're gonna be situated just right in Vegas. Come on, this is great for us. You know, I'm always gonna be here for you. I ain't going no place. Huh? I'm looking at you right now. I'm seeing you for the very first time right this minute. I'm seeing you, I can feel my heart click. I see you 14 years old. I see you the first second I ever saw you. I see you long-legged, a little cold, stupid braces on your teeth.
Okay, then.
Every time I ever see you, that's what I see.
Gamora
Talk
has
to
the
you later.
loosest slots on the strip.
Bye.
You all right?
Yeah.
Why are you crying?
I'm crying.
Maybe you shouldn't drink so much.
I'm okay. I just have to understand. I've been with Lester since I was a kid. I just want to say sorry. I think I have a right to do that. Okay.
That part of your life is over with, right?
Yeah.
You're with me now. Right?
Uh-huh.
You sure?
Yeah. Okay.
Fiends are bad for business.
That's great.
24 little hours.
Ah! It's all my stuff.
The sun and the flowers.
I brought all my stuff. I can't.
Try it on. It's yours.
You're kidding. Oh my God. What is it?
It's chinchilla.
Oh, it's so soft.
Nice, isn't it?
No one's ever been so nice to me.
My lonely nights are through, dear. Since you said you were mine.
Oh my God.
Nora is always open for business.
So do you think it's too much if I wear these all on the same day?
You do whatever you want. Do I keep my promises or do I keep my promises?
So wonderful. Jewelry's not so bad either.
The only thing is, we shouldn't keep this in the house. We gotta put it in the bank.
Come on, can I keep this one in the house?
Pay attention. What I'm gonna tell you is very important.
Welcome
Okay.
back to Gomorrah.
All
Find
this
yourself
stuff
a
doesn't
girl
mean anything.
or a guy.
Money,
Have
this
a
doesn't
drink.
mean anything without trust. I have to be able to trust you with my life.
It's heaven when you find romance on your menu.
With over $1 million in cash and jewels tucked in a bank in Vegas only for Ginger, she was secure and happy. She loved that shit. But a guy in my line of work has to have a lot of payoff cash around. Crooked cops and kidnappers, they don't take checks.
Need a little help with that, Mr. Collins?
So I put $2 million in cash in Los Angeles bank under the name of Mr. and Mrs. Tom Collins. This was strictly my shakedown and kidnapping money. And since I'd either be in jail or locked in a closet when I needed the money the most, I gave Ginger the only key to the cash that could get me back alive.
And this is just a signature card.
Hey there.
So once she signs those papers, she'll be the only person to have total access to the box, no one else, including myself.
That's right. That's where you wanted it, right? Sam, let me ask you a question. You must really trust your wife.
waste my time with trouble.
Yeah, sure I do. Why?
No, that's good. It's just unusual. To tell you the truth, so many of my clients don't.
Never will I know happiness.
With Ginger and the money in place, I felt covered. And to play it safe, I switched job titles again and made myself food and beverage director. This way nobody would bother me about a license. I mean, Vegas was like a dream for me. Trouble was, Nicky was dreaming his own kind of Vegas.
To begin, I put money out on the street charging 3 points a week. You know, juice to the fucking dealers.
Don't make us come looking.
Oh, you won't have to look for me. I appreciate it. Thanks, Nicky.
They were degenerate gamblers, coke freaks. In no time, I had half the dealers and the Tangiers in my pocket. Then, the next thing I did, I started busting out high-stakes poker players.
It was so obvious. I mean, all of Nicky's half-assed mechanics, they were real signal happy.
I've been open for 500.
Signaling back and forth.
I've been losing for 3 days straight, non-stop. Why are you crying with 2 loaves of bread under your arm?
Nicky thought nobody was watching him, but he was wrong. And I didn't want any of those agents near my place. I mean, I wish to God Nicky and his whole crew would just get lost. What am I gonna do? Go back home and start a war? I mean, Nicky's a made guy, and I'm not. I can't do that.
Careful, gaming agents are all over the place.
So I'm lucky. I'm not allowed to get lucky in this place.
Been lucky all week. They're looking to nail you.
Ace was so fucking worried about his casino, he forgot what we were doing out here in the first place. 1,000,000 times I wanted to yell in his fucking ear. This is Las Vegas. We're supposed to be out here robbing, you dumb fucking heeb.
I don't don't give a shit who he's connected to. Tell him to take his fucking feet off the table. What's he think this is, a goddamn sawdust joint?
Sir, would you mind taking your feet off the table and put your shoes on, please?
Yeah, I would mind. I'm having a bad night.
Fucking asshole won't budge.
Full security. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. You want to do me a favor? You want to take your feet off the table and put your shoes back on?
Fuck you.
I want you to exit this guy off the premises, and I want you to exit him off his feet and use his head to open the fucking door.
Sir, you're gonna have to leave. You mind accompanying us outside?
Bullshit, I ain't going anywhere with you.
Bullshit, you're out of here.
Fuck you! Fuck you! You know who you're fucking with? Huh? Do you? You fucking faggot! Do you know who you're fucking with? Leave me alone! Here we go. You're fucking kidding me!
Sure enough, an hour later, I get the call.
Ace, what happened over there? I mean, did you know that guy you threw out was with me?
No, I didn't know that, but you know what he did? Insulted Billy. Then I walked over to him politely. Tells me to go fuck myself.
What?
Then he called me a faggot. So
What?
I think I threw that cocksucker out.
Come here. You called my friend a faggot? You told him to go fuck himself? Is that what you did? You told him to go fuck himself? You fucking idiot. You fucking idiot. Come here. Come here. Get him up. Come here. Come here. You go over there right now, you apologize. You better hope he lets you back in. If you ever get out of line over there again, I'll smash your fucking head so hard, you won't be able to get that cowboy hat on. You hear me? You fucking hick. Sammy, listen. This guy obviously doesn't know who he was talking to. You understand? He doesn't know that we're dear friends. I mean, he's already very sorry. But if you could do me a favor, let him back in. I swear to you, he'll never get out of line again. I promise you that.
If he does it again, he's out for good. I don't care what it is, Nick. I'll never let him in the place again.
I'm sorry about this, really. All right, Ace? Thanks, pal. You took your boots off, you put your feet on the table? You shit-kicking, stinky horse-smelling motherfucker, you! You fucked me up over there. I'll stick you in a hole in the fucking desert. You understand? Move here and apologize. Yeah, get down.
Becky, I'm sorry. Dear to me. Yes,
You know, Ace could be a very touchy guy, especially when he got bigger and bigger in town. Like when he hired that Jonathan and David and their tigers away from the palace by building them a new stage and then giving them a silver Rolls Royce. Well, I'll tell you, he knew how to bring in the crowds. Knew all the fucking angles. He brought over the whole femme fatale show from Paris. But he forgot how lazy them European dancing broads could get. I mean, he had to weigh them in once a week to make sure they didn't blow up like fucking balloons.
You're still 8 pounds over. What's the reason for this?
Mr. Ralston, sir, let me put her on suspension.
Never mind the sir.
Well, sir,
Why
I'm
is
just
she
trying to
8
offer
pounds
you the
over?
respect.
All right, Mr. Rothstein is good enough for you.
Well, sometimes when you
At
put
least
that
lose a
pressure
half a
point,
pound.
when you put that pressure point on them, you know, it shows
Listen,
that
all
she
you
has
do
nothing.
is give me answers. Just give me the right answer.
But, sir, I don't know why. I guess maybe because she's frightened that if she doesn't lose the weight, she may even get fired.
That's right. She will get fired. In fact, I want you to send her back to Paris.
It's always been our policy.
Just stop everything.
This woman's an institution.
Okay, what is? She's an institution. That's the problem. She's lazy.
Hey, I gotta give the guy credit. I mean, he does the most obvious thing. This is the only town in the country where a bookie joint is legit. So why not take advantage, right? So, he took bookie joints off the street and then opened them up inside the casino. Well, within a few years, by doing all of this, he had every casino on the strip trying to copy off of him.
Between my innovations
Look like the tables of cat to jail. No, it's the moon is pale.
and Nicky's dedication to his job,
Steamboats are coming and they're splashing in the garden. Woo, woo.
I soon had the best operation on the strip. You gotta watch yourself. There's a lot of heat on you already.
Why, somebody's complaining?
I'm hearing things from security. They're all ex-cops. The sheriff's looking to bust your balls. They want to put you in a black book.
That black book is a bunch of bullshit. They got 2 names in there for the whole country. One of them's still Al Capone.
Bullshit or no bullshit, they put you in that book, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. You will not be able to walk into a casino, I'm telling you.
What am I doing out here? I'm trying to make a living, that's all.
I'm just telling you. Don't say I didn't warn you.
All right.
This is Rothstein, straight ahead. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, nice smile.
This looks like you're getting everything together to go
His hard work and dedication, and the new lifeblood he has instilled in Las Vegas, Sam has established himself as an indispensable member of the gaming community. As the head of the Tangiers Gaming Corporation, it's my pleasure to welcome Sam Rothstein to the Vegas Valley Country Club.
Back home, they would have put me in jail for what I'm doing. But out here, they're giving me
It
awards.
is with great pleasure that I accept this certificate of appreciation from the charitable foundations of Greater Las Vegas.
Congratulations, sweetheart. Raised more than we ever raised before.
But my greatest pleasure was watching my wife, Ginger, work the room. They all loved her. How could you not love her? She could be the most charming woman you ever saw. People love to be around her.
Listen, you've got to bring Amy to Sasha's birthday party. You know that you'd love to have her there.
To see 3 o'clock Saturday. Yes.
She made everybody feel good.
Congratulations, Sam.
Thanks.
Hello, Mrs. Ross, and how are you? You're one of the most gorgeous women I've ever seen. You're a lucky man, Mr. Rothstein.
Thank you. Thanks for that compliment.
Hey, do you mind?
He was a young kid from the casino. Nice kid. Bright boy. What balls on this fucking kid? The next day I fired him. Ginger had that effect on people. I think she even encouraged them.
You want to see this one? Daddy gave me all this jewelry because he loves me so much. Would you come in there?
But as much as they loved her,
Oh, fabulous.
they didn't know what really moved her.
Look at that. Daddy gave me this pin.
And with Ginger happy, I was able to concentrate on what I know best.
Loose machines are right back over there.
What are they doing way back there? Bring them up here where they belong. You can't even see them over there.
Okay.
What about the progressives with the high jackpots? Where are they? These machines are hidden. These are our best machines. They bring all the action. No wonder the drop is off.
Yeah,
the action
okay.
is in the front, not in the back. Bring them up front.
All right, I will.
Listen to me very carefully. There are 3 ways of doing things around here. The right way, the wrong way, and the way that I do it. You understand?
I do understand that. I'll get right on it. And thank you.
Don't thank me, just do it. You're the slots manager. I shouldn't have to tell you this.
Dang, you are right, Mr. Rothstein. I am so sorry.
Well.
So I ended up working, what, 18-hour days? Ginger was the one who wound up enjoying the best of Vegas.
Come with me, please. I have a better table.
Well.
Sorry.
What'd you say to that fucking jerk anyway? I told him I was Mrs. Sam Rothstein. Well, you might as well get something out of it.
Well, it wasn't long before what I was afraid was going to happen happened. Nicky managed to get himself banned from every casino in Las Vegas. And from then on, I couldn't be seen talking to him anywhere in Vegas or even near it.
The fuck is that supposed to mean? That you amount to gaming, and he will be ejected from any casino in Las Vegas. And the casinos can be fined as much as $100,000 every time he shows up. You believe this shit?
I believe it. You got banned.
He's a notorious and
Pleasure doing
unsavory
business with you.
reputation. Fucker. Is there any way around this?
No, there's no way.
Let's say, for instance, I want to go in the restaurant, which happens to be in the casino, to get one of those sandwiches I like.
Forget it. You can't even set foot in the parking lot. That's how serious it is.
In other words, I'm fucked.
In so many words, yes. It
Well,
just
well.
didn't sink into his head about the black book and what it meant.
All right.
Not being able to go into a casino is just one thing, but being in this book etched your name into the brains of every cop and FBI agent in the state. I mean, you're listed in there with Al Capone. But Nicky didn't care.
I gotta do something. They ain't getting rid of me.
Well.
They're not getting rid of me. I'm staying here. Fuck 'em.
Well, sure.
So, once they pulled that shit, I started doing my own things in Vegas nobody ever thought of doing. To keep an eye on things, I brought in my kid brother Dominic and some desperados from back home and started knocking over high rollers, casino bosses, bookmakers, anybody right here in town. I had a good fucking crew going for me, I'll tell you that. I had Sal Frisco, a great second story guy. Jack Hardy, he worked for a safe company before he did a 6-year bid. And then there was Bernie Blue. This guy could bypass any alarm for me. It was like old times. And I opened up my own jewelry store too, the Gold Rush. Sometimes I used to go along on the heist just for the fun of it. But I didn't like the people I was ripping off looking at me, so I used to turn their fucking pictures around. What's taking so long over there?
This Peter's a motherfucker. It's working. Just keep working it.
You gotta learn how to open these fucking things so you don't have to take them. Frankie, some of these stones got a lot of niggers in them. Tell that fucking Peppy if he switches stones on us, he better take a fucking camel back to Nigeria. Yeah.
Listen, they're in Penthouse K.
You checked in alone?
They checked in alone.
Are they out now?
Yes, don't worry.
All right, thanks.
He had tipsters all over town. Bellman,
This one looks good. But you got to hurry.
Yeah, okay.
valet parkers,
We're just checking in now.
Okay, fella.
pit bosses,
Yeah, room 1230 at the Sirocco. 1230, right.
secretaries,
It's all mint condition coins.
Mint condition. All right.
and they all got a piece of the score.
Car's coming.
They were very careful. They always bypassed the alarms, or else, if not, they drilled enough holes to knock through the walls with a sledgehammer. Nicky was grabbing everything he could. Nobody out there was expecting a guy like him. To Nicky, Las Vegas was the fucking Wild West.
I just got a shipment of diamonds from Israel.
What the fuck they expect from me? I had to earn, didn't I?
You know, this diamond has flaws in it.
No, there's no flaws. Don't tell me I'm doing this for 25 years. You better clean your fucking loop, because there's no flaws in this diamond. You got cool.
Whenever we got local merch, we'd usually send it to Palm Springs or Arizona, L.A. I had a couple of sand niggers out there. You know, Arabs.
What, are you gonna have a fucking meeting here? You're gonna buy some... No, I know his language. I'm talking with him. $40,000, you buy the whole package.
20,000, and that's my final offer, and you are...
All of a sudden he talks English now. Let's talk turkey here. How about 25,000?
I actually turned my bedroom into a bank vault where I kept the choice stuff. Not on the couch. I couldn't leave it at the gold rush in case we got raided by the cops, or if my crew got cued. I had the only key. Jennifer didn't give a fuck. She used to fall asleep on the couch watching television every night. This stuff was all mine. I didn't send any of this back home. Actually, I couldn't because I wasn't even supposed to be doing it. The bosses were making so much fucking money with the casinos that they didn't want anybody making any waves for them. Give all the guys in your crew a piece of that?
I took care of everybody.
Yeah? That's why there was no real organized street stuff in Vegas before I came here.
Yeah, that works out.
But how much cash could I bury in my closet, right?
Stan, I'm sure you do. That in a venture of this kind, you have to be prepared to take some kind of loss.
So I put some of the money into legitimate deals with Charlie Clark. He was Ace's banker. I mean, you will try to push it through, won't you, Mr. Clark?
Yes.
Well, you gotta understand, I'm giving you $50,000 cash. Then I put some more of the money in some legitimate places, like my restaurant.
Is that the last one?
Yeah.
I had my kid brother Dominic run it for me.
Fuckers. Here you go, guys.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, enjoy. Have a good time. Choke on it, motherfucker.
Hey, Don.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, Nicky loved restaurants. He was a real restaurant buff. And over the years, he always made money with them. In Vegas, he had the Leaning Tower. It was a very popular spot. He had politicians, showgirls, and movie stars hanging out all over the place.
And that chill over the Flamingo gets better and better.
By the way, Sammy said whenever you have a minute, give him a call.
Made a messenger out of you too, huh?
I'll do anything for a buck.
He does it to everybody. Enjoy your dinner. Thanks.
But I gotta tell you, the thing Nicky liked most was the showgirls, naturally. I mean, to them, Nicky was the movie star.
Walk past me.
Hey, this is Shelley.
Hey, Shelley. How are you, miss?
And this is Stacy.
Stacy?
This is Nick.
Pleasure.
We're gonna have dinner. Come on.
All right, let's check the kitchen first. Excuse us 1 second. Come on, I'll show you. Because I fly stuff in fresh every day. I get bread from back home. I get fish from California. And you can always tell a great kitchen like ours because of the milk-fed veal. That's the secret. See, milk-fed veal is pure white. Out here, they got that pink veal. Slide over, honey. Now, pink veal, you can pound that shit for 2 days. It'll never, ever get tender, you know what I mean?
I left it with the money. Got muscles on the street. A couple of guys I owe them. So that's what I did. I gave them money. That's what I did.
Yeah? You call yourself a man? You know you're a lying, low-life, motherfucking gambling, degenerate prick. You know that's what you are? 2 small kids at home. I gave you money to pay the fucking rent and buy groceries, put the heat on. You know your wife called Frank and told her the fucking heat's off? Huh? And you didn't gamble that fucking money. You gonna stand here and tell me that? No, you didn't? Don't fuck with me, Al. Don't make a fuck out of me. You wanna embarrass me, make a fool out of me? You didn't gamble? Tell me you gambled the fucking money. I'll give you the fucking money to put the fucking heat on. Did you gamble? Huh? Fucking degenerate, you. Fucking kids at home. Here, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, thanks. Let me find out you fucked up. I'll leave you wherever I find you. How many of these you gonna eat, Dad?
2.
2?
But around 6:30 in the morning, when he finished his day, no matter where he was or what he was doing, he always went home to make breakfast for his son, Nicky boy.
Oh, that's not for you. I know you like this. Little butter, right? Not a lot. You know why, right?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it clogs up your heart.
What a smart kid you are. Okay. Every couple of weeks, I used to send Marino back to the bosses with a piece of what I made. Not a big piece, but fuck them. What did they know? They were 1,500 miles away, and I don't know anybody who can see that far. Their drop was a truck stop garage where Remo and the guys used to hang out and count their millions.
Remo. Hey, Frankie.
I mean, the cops knew, but they didn't give a fuck. I mean, you know, they all worked it out together.
Nicky sends his warmest regards.
But I knew how to keep the bosses happy. Whenever they gave me little jobs to do, you know, to send a message, I would carry things out to a T. Like the time Tony Dogs, who's supposed to be the new maniac tough guy in town, shot up one of Remo's bars. Here's a fucking guy kills 2 of Remo's guys and a poor fucking waitress who's just working on her night off of all things. I mean, this guy is just begging to be made an example of.
Frankie, I want to know the names of all the other people he had with him. And I don't care what you have to do to him to get him. You understand?
Take care of it, Remo.
To be truthful with you, I had to admire this fucking guy. He was one of the toughest Irishmen I ever met. This son of a bitch was tough. Personally, I don't even For 2 days and 2 fucking nights, we beat the shit out of this guy. I mean, we even stuck ice picks in his balls. You better hope he gives me a fucking name sooner. I'm gonna give him yours, Frank.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
But he never talked. I know you would have read it by now. In the end, I had to put his fucking head in a vice. Dogs. Dogs, can you hear me, dogs? Listen to me, Anthony. I got your head in a fucking vice. I'm gonna squash your fucking head like a grapefruit if you don't give me a name. Don't make me have to do this, please. Come on. Don't make me be a bad guy. Come on. Fuck you. This motherfucker. You believe this? 2 fucking days and nights. Fuck me. Fuck me, you motherfucker. Fuck my mother. That's what you fucking tell me. Huh? Motherfucker, you, huh? Oh, God. Give me the fucking name.
Charlie M.
Charlie M?
Charlie M.
Charlie M? You make me pop your fucking eye out of your head to protect that piece of shit! Charlie M? You dumb motherfucker! Kill me. Fuck. Kill you. You motherfucker, you! Frankie, do him a fucking favor.
The word got around that finally there was a real gangster in town. Nicky was the new boss of Las Vegas.
Charlie M.
4 reels, 7s across 3 $15,000 jackpots. Do you have any idea what the odds are?
Shoot, it's got to be in the millions, maybe more.
3 fucking jackpots in 20 minutes? Why didn't you pull the machines? Why didn't you call me?
Well, it happened so quick. 3 guys won. I didn't have a chance to call
Oh,
you.
you see the scam? You didn't see what was going on?
Well, there's no way to determine that,
Yes,
Sam.
there is. An infallible way. They won.
Well, it's a casino. People got to win sometimes.
Hey, Ward, you're pissing me off. Now you're insulting my intelligence. What do you think, I'm a fucking idiot? You know goddamn well somebody had to get into those machines and set those fucking reels. The probability on 1 4-reel machine is 1.5 million to 1. On 3 machines in a row, it's in the billions. It cannot happen. Would not happen. You fucking Momo, what's the matter with you? Didn't you see you being set up on the second win?
I really think
Wait, you didn't see that you were being set up on the second win?
I really think you're overreacting.
Listen,
to
you
this whole...
fucking yokel, I had it with you. I've been carrying your ass in this place ever since I got here. Get your ass and get your things and get out of here.
You're firing me?
I'm firing you. No, I'm not firing. I'm firing you.
You might regret this, Mr. Rothstein.
I'll regret it even more if I keep you on.
This is not the way to treat people.
Listen, if you didn't know you're being scammed, you're too fucking dumb to keep this job. If you did know you were in on it, either way, you're out. Get out. Go on, let's go.
The
The guy's history as far as I'm concerned. History.
But you can't just fire him. Webb's his brother-in-law. He's county commissioner.
So what? Everybody out here with cowboy boots is a fucking county commissioner or related to a county commissioner. I'm fucking sick of it.
This is his state. His uncle's chief judge. His brother-in-law runs a county commission. I don't know how many other relatives he's got in this state. There's got to be a way to work him back in.
You're in the finances, you're upstairs, but you are not on the floor. You don't see what's going on. I've got thousands of players. I got 500 dealers. They're all looking to rob me blind 24 hours a day. I have to let them know I'm watching all the details all the time, that there is not one single thing I will not catch as I am over here. Look at yours.
What?
Look at that. Look at this. There's nothing. Look how many blueberries your muffin has and how many mine has. Yours is falling apart. I have nothing.
What are you talking about?
It's like everything else in this place. You don't do it yourself, it never gets done.
Where are you going?
How long can this go
From
on?
now on, I want you to put an equal amount of blueberries in each muffin. An equal amount of blueberries in each muffin.
You know how long that's going to take?
I don't care how long it takes. Put an equal amount in each muffin. Just a little. Not a girl. Oh, boy, look. You want to go with Mommy?
You want to come to Mommy? It's all right, sweetheart. I need to talk to you. I need some money.
What do you need?
Got it? Well, I need a lot. I need more than usual.
Well, why don't you take it out of your account? There's a lot there.
Well, I would, you know. Sam, it's just that... Well, I need more than that. I need $25,000.
25,000? For yourself?
Yeah.
Why do you need that much?
What's the difference? I just need it.
Well, I mean, you know, I gotta ask you, that's a lot of money. You're not asking for a box of popcorn.
I'm aware of that. We don't have to turn this into a big deal, okay? We don't have to have a fight. It was important to me, forget it. It's just something I wanted to do myself.
Who's fighting? I mean, you know, tell me what it's for. Why can't you tell me what it's for? Huh? Well, you know what? Now I want you to tell me. I mean, my wife comes to me and asks me for $25,000. I mean, what do you want? Do you want a code?
No.
Well, if you want a code, you got it. You know that. It's not the money. It's just, why do you want it? That's all I'm asking. Am I not entitled to ask that?
Sam, I've been independent my whole life. I never had to ask anybody for anything. Now you're making me beg you for this.
What are you talking
I hate when you're embarrassing me. Why do you want to make me feel so bad?
You're asking me for $25,000. I'm not out to make you feel bad. I want to just be able to trust you. You know, it's about trust. I have to be able to trust you with my life. Do you understand? Can I trust you? Can I trust you? Can I trust you? Answer me. Can I trust you?
You can trust me.
Good. So then you can tell me what the money is for.
You got to give a little, take a little, and let your poor heart break a little.
Yeah, she's leaving her back now.
That's the story.
All right, I'm gonna follow her.
What does that mean? No, I know that look. What does that look mean?
I got the money.
You got to.
Yes, you're way up on top now.
How you doing, Les? It's Lester, right? Sam. From my recollection, aren't you the card shark? The golf hustler? The pimp from Beverly Hills? If I'm wrong, please correct me, because I never knew you to be a heist man. But if you are, you know what? Here, take mine too. Go ahead, take it, because you already have hers. She's my wife. Look at me. You did know that, didn't you? You knew that she was my wife. Huh? Hey, look at me.
Yeah. I know that.
You're done, yeah? If you ever come back again, ever, to take her money, next time bring a pistol. That way you got a chance. Be a man, don't be a fucking pimp. Now, you want to do me a favor? Get out of here. I want to be alone with my wife. Get the fuck up and get out of here.
Why you feel that you're too good, much too good for a nobody like me?
Fucking piece of shit. That's fucking bullshit.
Well, darling, I guess it's best that we should part. But how soon you forget the fine things?
Remember when you called him that night and you said goodbye to him? He didn't say, don't get married, I'll be right down, we'll get married. He didn't say that to you, did he?
No, he didn't.
Did he? No, instead, what did he say? Fuck him. Take him for everything he's got. Come here, I want to show you something.
It's not his fault. It's my fault.
Do yourself, you chicken!
Put your head on my shoulder.